Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Walter. I thank you for stopping by. Please feel free to comment. I will respond. Like, subscribe, any of those things. I want to thank my many new subscribers that joined based on my ABBA content, but I'm also going to diverge and do comments about other items in pop culture and politics. There just can't be enough ABBA news to keep me sustaining 24/7. Although I will have a new video about ABBA and the album sales up in the next day or so, once the results are in for the first week. So today I'm going to talk about Marvel's Eternals, or as I like to call it, Marvel's The Eternity. This is a long, boring movie that looks like it was shot through some kind of windshield of a 55 Chevy. It's so tinted and dark, and it's full of exposition and pretty mediocre special effects. So, let's talk about a couple of other things in general. One of the first rules that I make about movies in the age of political correctness and wokeness is a bad movie is a bad movie. A non-political, woke, free movie can be crappy. And a woke movie can be just as crappy. And I'm sorry to tell you that I'm not sophisticated enough to see the overarching themes and big picture that this movie's supposed to be setting up for the Marvel Phase 4 universe. So to me, it was just slow. When you got to introduce so many characters, and I can't call them heroes, I just got to call them characters, it's difficult to keep yourself focused and to find a whole lot of motivation. Now, pictured here on the video, hopefully, I hope I got it edited right, is a picture of the Eternals as they were drawn and originally created by Jack Kirby back in Marvel Comics days. Certainly, everybody knows there's been gender changes, sexual changes, and a lot more, whether you want to call it openness or wokeness, an evolution of the characters. Now, that would be okay if there was any compelling reason to care for these characters. It's pretty much your standard stuff. And some of the acting performances, well, they give new meaning to the word wooden.
I hope you go to see my new picture when it plays at your local theater.
We will.
This is Rock Quarry saying a fond farewell from Holly Rock.
You have some talented actors. I'm a huge fan of Selma Hayek, and I'm a huge fan of Angelina Jolie. I'm also a big fan of what should I call them? I guess I'll call them the Game of Thrones boys. They do good work too. Gemma Chan is solid, and it's a question of giving them something to do. And I understand when you do these introduction movies, there has to be exposition. But my God, you got an hour and 45 minutes of exposition, basically, and cameo appearances by half of these people, and then you wind up with the last 45 minutes of action sequences and plot development as such as it was. To me, it just never came together because it's all kind of slow and dreary. The whole genre is defined as superhero movies. I need heroes to be heroic. I don't care who they sleep with. I don't care what color they are. But we need some superheroes. It's the whole notion of having superheroes. Is they're doing heroic things that you want to cheer for and you want to admire. It's a simple concept, but I don't think it's that simple that it can't be integrated into the world of woke in a much more traditional, meaningful way. Chloe Zhao is a good director. If you saw Nomadland, which I liked a lot, it's an Oscar-winning movie. It's set in barren deserts, cold, dark places. It's a small interior movie set against the exterior of a big country. She does not have the perky, peppy urge in this movie. It hurts it a lot because you've got a lot of exposition, you got a lot of stuff going on, and there's no payoff. Not the payoff that you really think you should get for the time you've invested. Anyway, I don't want to beat a dead horse. I just want to say that the money that Marvel is spending must be going somewhere. It may be, I don't know who they're paying. They need to pay better writers. Or they need to find better writers. You need to find better directors. You've got to do something about the special effects. And you've got to shoot these movies in vibrant color so that you feel something more than a documentary about dinosaur bone collectors in the middle of the desert. That kind of dreary brownish color that I seem to feel that I saw, it was very washed out to me. Now, I'm sure by now I've pissed off a lot of people. Although if that's assuming I had a lot of people to listen to this video or watch it. But I'm sure a lot of people are unhappy with that. And I'm not saying anything except that that's my opinion, and I appreciate